You don't realize how much you give up in order to make that money.
Yeah.
And I've always made it. I've always worked. I had been praying for 3 months about, do I stay or do I go? And it was real clear August 7th that I go. And now, you know, then the Lord does this thing with the economy, September and October, and I'm like, hello, did I mishear you? Or are you sure? And when I pray about it, there's just more of a peace, and you know, there's a lot of things that really have changed. There's differences in conversations, even with friends from Texas, that my friend Karen called me and talked to me when she was in the middle of a problem, and we spent a good hour and a half on the phone, and we hadn't done that in years. And she was almost in tears at the end of that conversation, just said, it is so good to be able to call you and talk to you. My stress level is very different. January of '07, I was practically incapacitated with migraine headaches, and dealt through that for about 3 months. And that was all stress. It was all stress. I think part of that time off was in order to let me look at some things. And he had given me a lot of energy and a lot of capabilities, and I was using them to make money for a business.
Sure.
Not a thing wrong with that, but was I using my skills and abilities, my talents, for anything that was going to really count? And that just really became more and more of a burden to me. The 6th, 7th, and 8th grade girls that I work with at Mercy's Cross, you know, I got to see them Sunday morning, but I didn't really get to have any time with them in their lives after that. Young people need someone other than mom,
Sure.
you know. They need more than just that. And parents are doing everything that they can to put, you know, food on the table, you know, make sure that everything happens that's supposed to happen. But to have another person that knows you got some warts and loves you anyway is important. And I wanted to be that for those people, and I wanted to be more there for my kids too. The best way I can explain it is that the time with them was something to treasure.
Sure.
You know, that whenever I have them for our 2 weeks, is that how do I treasure them? How do I communicate with them that they are treasured? I think what was shocking really was how much wasn't getting done in their life.
Sure.
With interactions at school and teachers, and it just wasn't getting done for them.
Sure.
You did everything you can when you got home at 6 or 7 o'clock at night, got them fed, you know, tried to remember to make them brush their teeth, and you know. We'll do a surprise after school, and it may be going to a park. One day last week, it was listening to a tea kettle whistle. They had never heard a teapot whistle. And I ran across my whistling teapot, and we boiled water in the teapot, and it went, and you would just think that, you know, that was the surprise, was just something new that they had not experienced before. And it's just having the presence of mind and the time to have the presence of mind. Sure. To think through something that they hadn't experienced before. The Lord had provided a way for us to sell the expedition right before that. So we are using one vehicle now. Yeah, I get to drive around Brandon's big old dually. And I love driving his truck. I don't know that he loves so much having to do without it, but that's a change too. I mean, we've several times both made plans to do something, be somewhere, and then went, we don't have a way to both get there. And it's either, but that's been a blessing too, you know, to call a friend to pick me up and take me to something we were both going to. I wasn't out of her way. I got time in the car to visit with her I wouldn't have had. And, you know, we talked, she didn't mind one bit stopping by and picking me up. And would I have ever thought to call her for it if I didn't need her? No. Just, you know, the time to get Brandon ready for a trip to the deer woods. You know, he had to do all that himself before.
Sure.
And to be able to do the food prep for him and get his cooler packed and do the load of laundry and send away stuff. I mean,
amen.
Yeah, you gonna let your wife stop working?
Oh.
So that she can minister to you?
Cut.